Discover Abidjan, the most developed city in West Africa. Abidjan is the economic capital of the Ivory Coast and one of the most populous French-speaking towns in Africa. Abidjan has a population of 4.7 million people, accounting for 20% of the country's total population, according to the 2014 census. After Lagos, Cairo, Kinshasa, Dar es Salaam, and Johannesburg, it is Africa's sixth most populated metropolis. With a high level of industrialization and urbanization, Abidjan is a cultural crossroads in West Africa. The city flourished quickly after the construction of a new port in 1931 and the designation of the city as the capital of the then French territory in 1933. Abidjan remained the capital after the Ivory Coast obtained independence from France in 1960. The Ivory Canal was finished in 1951, allowing Abidjan to develop into a major seaport. In 1983, Yamoussoukro was designated as the Ivory Coast's formal political capital. On the other hand, almost all political institutions and foreign embassies remain in Abidjan. Because it is also the country's largest city and the focus of its economic operations, Abidjan has been dubbed the economic capital. The Abidjan Autonomous District, one of Ivory Coast's 14 districts, includes the city of Abidjan and parts of its suburbs. Thank you for joining us on this exploration into Abidjan's hidden treasures. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video as we begin the tour. The population of Abidjan. According to the 1998 census, Abidjan had a population of 2,877,923 people. In 2005, the Abidjan metropolitan region's population was expected to be between 4 and 5 million people. French is extensively spoken in Abidjan's metropolitan zone, which is the world's fourth largest French-speaking metropolis after Paris, Montreal, and Kinshasa, due to the city's multicultural population. There has even been the emergence of colloquial Abidjan French, which differs from standard French in terms of pronunciation and vocabulary. Abidjan, along with Libreville, Gabon, is one of the few African cities where French is spoken as a first language. Geography and climate of Abidjan. On the Gulf of Guinea, Abidjan is located on the country's southeast coast. The city is located on the Abri Lagoon. At its core is the Plateau, the city's economic district, as well as Cocody du Plateau, the city's wealthiest neighborhood and a diplomatic hotspot, and the Jame, a slum on the lagoon's north side. Tryckville and Marquarrie are to the south, Atekau, Locadro, Abobo Down, and Yopougon are to the west, and Isle Boulay is in the middle. The airport and the main harbor are located in Port Bout, which is located to the south. Abidjan has a tropical wet and dry climate, according to the Köppen climate classification, with a protracted rainy season from March to July and a short wet season from September to December. Abidjan has 3 dry months and 2 non-consecutive rainy seasons. Precipitation greater than 60 mm, January, February, and August. During the summer, precipitation is plentiful, except in August, when the Bangla current is triggered, lowering precipitation totals throughout the month. Politics in Abidjan. In 1956, Abidjan, which had previously been controlled by the French colonial administration, was transformed into a municipality, with lagoons dividing administrative areas. On November 18, 1956, the city's first municipal council was elected, and President Félix Houphouët-Boigny became the city's first mayor under the Loi Cadre of 1956. 27 municipalities were established across the country by a statute passed in 1978. Following the establishment of this new group, Dioulo Emmanuel was elected mayor of Abidjan on November 30, 1980. Since 2001, the city has been divided into 10 boroughs. By order in 2011, the Autonomous District of Abidjan was established, replacing the rural sub-prefectures of Eniama, Bintreville, Brafadam, and Songhon with a structure based on districts and regions. Industrial development in Abidjan. The area around the lagoons is the most industrialized in the country. Major industries include food processing, lumber, automobile manufacturing, textiles, chemicals, and soap. There is also a large oil refinery nearby. Construction and maintenance are the main industry, with major global firms like Seto, Colas, Bowigs, Jean Lefebvre, and Swiss Holcim present. Textile firms in the north package cotton for export or process cloth, canvas, batik clothing, and other things on site. Ivory Coast's textile industry is particularly vibrant, accounting for 15.6% of net investment, 13% of turnover, and 24% of value added. A chemical industry, including oil refineries and a port, has sprung up as a result of multiple offshore oil wells. Côte d'Ivoire is an oil-producing country. It can also be used to transport precious stones and metals. At the harbor, the city has a large wood processing plant that gets wood from central Canadian forests via river. It has been exporting natural mahogany, peeled wood, plywood, and chipboard for over 2 centuries. Education. In Côte d'Ivoire, the enrollment rate is 74%, and entry to secondary education is limited by a 6th grade entrance exam, after which only 1/3 of students are allowed to continue their studies. Abidjan is home to 24% of the student population and 20% of the total population of the country. Abidjan is home to the majority of Côte d'Ivoire's educational institutions. Only a few of them are the Lycée Classique d'Abidjan, the Lycée Sainte-Marie de Cocody, the Lycée Garkin de Bingerville, Mamie Adjoava Lyceum, and the Blaise Pascal School. Tourism. The tourism industry in Ivory Coast has risen considerably since the early 1970s. With a 70% occupancy rate, the country had 11,374 beds and 7,786 hotel rooms in 1997. In 1998, 301,039 tourists arrived, including more than 73,000 Germans, French, and British visitors. Beaches, tourist villages, and photo safaris through wildlife preserves are just a few of the key attractions. A passport is required for travel to the Ivory Coast. For visits of less than 91 days, visas are not necessary. However, all foreign tourists must have a yellow fever vaccination certificate. According to the U.S. Department of State, the average cost of lodging in Abidjan in 2002 was $160 per day, compared to $98 in Yamoussoukro. Abidjan offers everything you need to make your life easier, which is why it is known as the most developed city in West Africa. If you're looking for a lively city with a unique blend of culture, development, and nightlife, Abidjan is the place to go. Thank you for taking the time to watch this Africa Reloaded video. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get alerts of our new videos.